So this is where the rubber hits the road. I'm going to take my time with this one because it's a little bit more involved. If you're not familiar with WordPress, it could be a little tricky. But again, watch the video again 2-3 times if you have to. That's the advantage of having a video. You could pause it at any time. So what I need to do next is go into my what's called widgets. So I'm going to keep the front end of my website here. So I'm going to control click, right click, and go to widgets in a new tab. Now there's widgets for all kinds of placement on your page. This is a sidebar widget. This is a header advertisement. If you want to put banner ads, paid banner ads on your site, you can do that as well. I'll talk about that in a subsequent video. Right now, we're concerned with this section here called full width homepage. Okay? Now, based on my theme here, what I want to do is I want to put some large post on the home page. So I'm going to click right here. And where do I want to paste these posts? I want to paste these posts on the home page full width and hit add widget. So now I'm going to have several choices of what type of content to put on my home page. So I could choose to put everything on my home page. But right now, and this is my own personal preference, I just want to put my recipes starting with my coffee recipe. Now, if I hit coffee recipes, what I can do is, let's say that I want to show a total of 4 recipes on my home page, but I want to mix it up a bit. So I'm going to come down here, hit random, and save. So now if I come over here to my front end tab and I hit home, it's going to refresh the page. And just like that, I have something that's starting to look like a website. Now, this is my own personal preference. If you prefer more of a grid pattern, you could do that as well. But again, let's walk before we can run. I'm going to show you a lot of different design options. Okay? Now, let's do something a little bit more interesting. Well, let's go back here again to our widgets. And I just don't want to have coffee recipes. I want to put some of my other recipes in here. I want to put my dessert recipes and my tea recipes. Here's how we have to do this. We have to go and get the ID of those categories. So in order to do this, we're going to come over here to post, right click or control click, and open up a new tab. So I need to get the ID of those categories. So we're looking for ID, dessert recipes. You'll see down here at the bottom, look down here, you'll see that that's ID 15. Okay? So that's ID 15. So I'm going to copy that, cut that to my clipboard. And we also need to get tea recipes. And that's ID 14. So I'm going to paste, I'm going to do 15 and 14. And I'm just doing this so I can work smart by being lazy. I'm going to cut that, Command X. So now when I go back to widgets, I'm just going to paste those 2 categories right here. Now, it's still only going to bring up 4 content for this category, but it's going to bring up randomly. Now, if you want to bring up 5, change that to 5. So it's going to bring up coffee recipes, plus, I put that in the wrong place, by the way. I need to put that here. So it's going to bring up coffee recipes, plus category 15 and category 14, which is dessert and tea. Again, make sure that you save the changes. So now if I come back up here and either hit home, refresh the page, Command R, Control R, you'll see that I have a new set of content. So I have dessert recipes, plus tea recipes, plus coffee recipes. Okay? Now in our next video, I'm going to share with you how to add more content using a grid system. So stay tuned.